Auburn, Alabama. This wasn't the vision of Georgia football that Kirby Smart was selling earlier this season. A week after Smart preached an aggressive style of play, telling reporters boldly that, "I want to hunt," the weight of being the #1 ranked team in the country finally seemed to get to him. His Bulldogs became the hunted against the 10th-ranked Auburn Tigers on Saturday night, and the result was a 40-17 loss that dropped Georgia from the ranks of the unbeaten and eliminated any margin of error when it comes to reaching the college football playoff. Give Auburn credit, of course. Tigers coach Gus Malzahn pushed the envelope on offense, and Kevin Steele's defense again showed why it's one of the best units in the country. Jeff Holland looked like one of the best pass rushers in the country, and Kerryon Johnson one of the SEC's premier playmakers at running back. Suddenly, the two lost Tigers have playoff hopes with a monster game against #2 Alabama looming in 2 weeks. But Georgia deserves further examination. Because what happened in Jordan-Hare Stadium was a series of self-inflicted wounds. There were poorly timed penalties, such as a late hit out of bounds and an instance of roughing the kicker that added up to 10 points, but it was so much more than that. In the end, it was a failure in philosophy. Taking the foot off the gas when mashing it to the floorboard had worked so well all season. For the first time, Smart and offensive coordinator Jim Chaney treated freshman quarterback Jake Fromm with kid gloves, taking the ball out of his hands when the game was still close, even though he threw a couple solid passes to start the game. Instead, Georgia became predictable with a heavy dose of Nick Chubb and Sony Michel that amounted to very little success.